They imbued the world with meaning, yet all being thus on that day.
This grand theater looks...
Everyone, get ready.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in unison.
The stars shine bright. Praise the Great One. The order is dead. The order is dead. The order is dead.
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guest? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, and the very place where your unwavering faith in the true goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
The Eon with great might. Under the ban. All things. Indulge yourself!
It's time to say that.
Cutting the net. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Again.
Target threat index. Look. Eliminating threat.
Stand still. Free will or what's from the still waters of oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
Cutting the net.
I'm not afraid of you.
Relax. Destined for oblivion.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
one to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Stark!
Stand still.
Another journey begins.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Are you alright?
I'm okay!
The confidence. Slice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Cutting the net.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That's all you got? It ain't over.
Relax.
Hide.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I already know your decision. I now permit you to gaze into the sun. On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus! Lost souls, come and meet.
The embodiment of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
I need to be brave.
Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't
Wise and perceptive as you are, answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
Time to say bye. Boom.
Why is everybody silent? The noise is fading. Mission command.
Destined for oblivion.
Noisy. Eliminating threat.
Relax.
Mission command.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Slice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Say bye to breathing.
Disorderly noise!
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Danhun?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up! Wait, hey, wake up! The sun... Huh? Are you alright? It does? Well, looks like your mind's still in one piece. If you're able... It's a long story. Simply put, Don Hung used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle, and summoned the General to help us just in time. And And then we return to reality. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the general. And now that you're awake, we should tell them.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, we meet.
What's Miss Black Swan doing?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed she was awake and wanted to check to see, though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Oh, so that's what happened!
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish.
Of course not.
Why would you?
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hum first. Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake. How? Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Allow me to introduce him to you. During our pursuit of a certain person, we crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot being concocted by Mr. Sunday. Which is why we sought you out, to help the Astral Express save the world together.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in the Cienjo put it, right, Donna?
More or less.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you chasing?
Who was it again? Don Hum! No, that ain't it. I just can't seem to recall.
What's...
Heck.
Yes, when the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memories of everyone. Let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we? She's now a minor star on Penacony, and the entire hotel's
You're right.
One peach soul glad? Shaken. One peach soul glad? Shaken, not stirred.
Look, they're with the general.
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral Express. We must not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped though it may be, professes a desire for harmony. The Alliance has always won people over with reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating...
You flatter me. But, well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero. If it isn't the galactic baseballer, a true hero who dares to take action.
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There's nothing wrong with her. She practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that...
It's a long story. But at least He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we were...
he used that tuning on us too! Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where is he?
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head. The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is... The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion. This move effectively barred the IPC from intervening in family affairs, on both moral...
Everyone really has their own agenda.
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. Why the sigh, Jennifer?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this. It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation. Do any of you wish to sit in?
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe, the crew will naturally accept.
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC in Penacony, so there's no reason not. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present, discussion...
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll...
Not to worry. Himiko and I will take care of...
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us. It's best I go and explain the situation.
Thank you. What about you? Will you join Welt and me?
Great. Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The representatives from the IPC... The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone please, follow me.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh, and who is that over there?
The Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio. This assembly is quite something.
It's been a while, I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a...
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations.
Of course. Topaz.
Sure. Leave it in summary. It's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed in light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Now that's something.
Well, if that's what it takes to bring peace to the entire universe, it's a price I'll gladly pay.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Screwlam.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. Every time, within the realm of alas, they are nothing but projections of my... After deliberations with my partner...
Not only that, I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on...
Agreed. It's hard to imagine Never mind.
No wonder.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering...
Peace is our greatest wish.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony. Looks like it's time for us to
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with...
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, she and I will be... Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
Penacony's journey ends here. I guess it was pretty fruitful.
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you. Ahem. Looks like
there's a meeting to decide our next...
Hold your horses, cowboy. Shouldn't this be
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal... As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destination.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're...
Don't! All right, now that everyone's met everyone. Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on this. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass.
Ooh, so...
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit, and then we'll put it to a vote. Black Swan has arranged to meet a morning actor there. I've heard they're preparing a special performance.
That type of performance isn't really...
I'm really interested to check out this troupe's performance, but it really sounds like the Edo Star is in a lot of trouble. As Nameless, should we not...
March is right.
3 votes for the glass belt, 2 for Edo Star. Looks like we have a winner. Next stop, the glass. Then this navigation meeting is adjourned. When it's time to make the jump, Pom-Pom.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Oh, you're here. Seeing how about it, this jerk. I can feel your obvious excitement. So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me? Oh? Never. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in you. Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone, but merely remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I broke. This way I can always be attuned to your location, ready to. But this is not its light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty light, it can etch your memories in their most. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul. Life, seemingly vast. Memory is a reflection, and that memory will be as... Precisely. But do you know the deeper... The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course. Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectation. I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy. How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then...
Hi! Hello! The Express is about to make the jump!
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming that's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me. Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions. You'll remember these words dearly, won't you? In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead, and those fated to die, remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions. Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. You're feeling very relaxed. It's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived. But don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a galaxy range. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The two cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda, and you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblazer triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure the major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, it is true that Gallagher is. This is not the fatal variable in your adventure. sparkle. Yeah, by the way... Little me. He's only a segment of memory, while Misha is a life born in the memory zone could never manifest, and the answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that we are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment. Wake up, sleepyhead.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and will do our best to shed light on the situation. However, this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan?
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend, and that included a lot of memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since...
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis and if it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in the...
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect...
This is also why you felt as such... Well, I'm not as However, thanks to your memories...
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. when I turned the pages of your memories.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the harmonious choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Aeon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong. We still have a chance, though, to make it happen.
All right, please come with me.
These people are... They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do. Let's keep going. Stream forth.
Here we are.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Enna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage?
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on.
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Birds belong to the...
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream. And this is our final hope. Enna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir, namely everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once at present, It has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. How do... Humans yearning for sweet illusions. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the truth. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be...
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe.
Thanks to Black.
You're welcome.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria, and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core.
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real...
Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
No. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienzo alive for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy. Just leave it to us, Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather galaxy...
Outsiders may see. Do you know?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner, because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its countless meteors will streak across the sky, those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost, because we abide by a common principle. The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night, and with them, we've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and...
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. While it's true that some people, their path of happiness should be full. This includes...
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears...
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose, but to inspire them to save them.
So, you're the key in the end.
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream.
That's a relief to...
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey, just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony. I have faith in you. However, before we depart, there's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready? Very well. Now,
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
Oh, we meet again.
How long?
if I remember correctly, the unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death, you see.
But...
I know.
So, why did this...
Because someone, mortals who walk the paths are like, and for some, sin-thirsters. They emerge from the nihility they have journeyed with me for...
Oh. So this is...
Yes.
Are you watching?
This is my duty, as Acheron the Watcher. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility.
But if this is what the departed ones...
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, someone would stand at his grave and place...
Even if it doesn't make sense.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. Please extend your hand, and I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I...
Yes, because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the swarm, your narrow escape from death, and Penacony, the hometown.
Yeah, for countless times I got with, but I knew that my companion cared.
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the way. Welcome to the horizon. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping. Let's bid our final farewells here.
Always distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memory.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such. Leave this place. Return to where you belong, and as I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path. The answer is when they are like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and the fragility of humankind. It's through this inherent, as for now. It is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a name. In this way, you will reunite. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, stranger, everyone, and every face they... I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes... If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their impose, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
And to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to do such a task is absurd.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task.
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
But in that case, allow me please. Tell me, perhaps my existence, what I believe in this universe.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others. Such is memory. A creation. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red. That's my name. Raiden. Ozen Mori. May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Without order, how can the weak be righteous?
Step up, let's see ya.
Say bye to breathing.
Disorderly noise! All things are part of the melody!
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters noise.
We will never choose to run. Listen up! Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
In the mood for another beating?
Stand still.
Disorderly noise!
Confidence. Life's like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
7,336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The noise is fading. The dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
May as well kill them all. Stand still.
With this perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew!
Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony.
I'll take the lead.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cries.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
Nice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Disorderly noise! Disorderly noise!
Still waters of oblivion.
If we had never experienced solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Relax. Oh, may I honor you.
Say bye to breathing.
With this 7-day vow, I command you to heed my son.
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
It was not you who created all things.
Have a noble soul! Don't be shackled by the past!
Insolent! It was humanity that created you! Your divine being will become the foundation of our paradise!
Listen up!
Relax.
That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion.
Blasphemous!
stand still.
Let the show begin.
In the mood for another beating? Friends? Indulge yourselves!
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
Step up, let's see ya!
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday we will wake up from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think...
Where did that come all of it?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird,
It's the Torment E. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, but do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. even after the stars perish. In our paradise, I believe there will...
No, not just one star.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal then.
Yeah, you bet.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of...
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblazer friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me.
Alright. What will you...
Are we talking about a real bet here? I don't want to wager anything just to escape your clutches, but if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh. So many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet.
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poke. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose, we make the same choices.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose, we make the same choices.